Hey guys, welcome to my video. I'm going to talk a little bit more about merch by Amazon, the pitfalls and the negative mindsets to be aware of. And perhaps you're new to the whole merch world. I just want to give you some future warnings that you should sort of factor before you start thinking about doing it. Hopefully this can save a few accounts. Well, if you're willing to listen. But this is what I've learned from my experience from being on merch by Amazon for quite a while now. So the biggest thing that I see from people is a lack of patience. So, for example, applications can take about 12 months. I see people complaining that they've applied 3 weeks ago and have still not been accepted. You've just got to wait as long as it needs to take, really. You need to accept it for the way it is. You can still upload to Redbubble or TeePublic, loads of other websites that, you can get some merch by Amazon experience and just kind of get the ball rolling. Once you do get accepted to merch, you can just upload those same designs straight to merch, and you've got a little bit of experience about the print on demand world. So, just wait as long as you need to take, really. Just be patient. That's the biggest thing with merch by Amazon. If you're not patient, you should really consider finding a different model. Another impatient problem. Okay, tier ups. Right. So let's say you've got a merch account and you've hit your sales goal and you're expecting to be upgraded. It's not like Pokemon I guess it is like Pokemon where, the Pokemon evolves when the timing is right, but it's out of your control. So, for example, in 2016, like October, they actually locked tiers for about 4 months. So I was stuck in tier 25 for 4 months, okay? And, I will say, I was frustrated, but I didn't complain. I didn't sort of, make posts on the Facebook groups and stuff, and I just waited as long as it needed to take, really, and I worked on other things in the meantime. But yeah, I see people complaining that they're 4 days overdue, and yeah, I was 4 months overdue. So you just gotta wait. Same again as before, but just be patient and wait as long as you need to take. Really, it's out of your control. You're at the mercy of Amazon. So you can still upload drafts though. So why not work on uploading drafts and get ahead? So when you do get upgraded, you can just instantly upload everything within your limits. But you don't have to sort of panic about the daily submissions. You've got everything all drafted up. So you just got to be patient. So another one with patience. So not maxing out slots, right? What people don't seem to understand is merch is not going to upgrade your tiers if you're not maxing out your account. What I mean by that is if you're on tier 100 and you've only got 50 designs up, why should merch upgrade you? What have you done to deserve that? Forget about the sales. You've got to show Amazon you're serious to get the upgrade. So people have worked out you need to be about 80% of your max to be eligible for the tier up. So for example, if you're on tier 100, you need at least 80 designs live as well as the sales goal. So with a combination of the two, you should get upgraded. But, don't do 80%. Just max out your slots as fast as possible. Get it to 90% or even 100% or even 160%. Just get ahead of drafts. You want to show Amazon you're serious. So, what better way to do that is to have 2,000 drafts in your merch account. Merch are going to be like, this guy is serious about being upgraded. Let's upgrade you. Whereas if you've only got 20 slots, they're like, all right, he or she is not utilizing their slots. I'm going to give it to someone else who is. So, yeah, that's it for that, really. Another patient problem, right, is replacing the duds. So let's say you're in tier 10 and you're stuck in tier 10. Tier 10 sucks. Okay. So you upload 10 designs and you're not getting sales. So after about a week, you replace the duds, trying to find a new winner. The problem with that is it takes about 3 weeks for Amazon to rank your shirt and uploading and put it within the algorithm. So I see this problem very often, that people replacing the duds before a shirt has even had the chance to be born yet. So basically premature replacement is the problem, is the way I'm going to word it. But yeah, don't be premature with this. Stick it up for at least 3 weeks and then consider replacing it. So you got to be patient with that. I see loads of people replacing it after a week, and you're just wasting your time, really. You're just, your shirt's not had a chance, and yet you've just deleted it. So be patient with that. Another patience problem is slow sales. So, for example, this month is July. Okay, so July is notorious time of the year that there's a slow amount of sales, and yet people are complaining, even though they probably knew that this is the slowest month of the year for slow sales. Okay, so do you think Walmart goes crazy from day-to-day sales? They look at the numbers monthly or maybe annually. So if you got less sales than the day before, stop driving yourself crazy. At the end of the month, analyze your sales then, and you can actually see where you're going right or wrong. But because you got 16 sales yesterday and only 8 sales today, stop panicking about that. Business is full of fluctuations. You've got to accept that's the way it is. You should accept it, because otherwise you shouldn't be in an online business if you expect more sales from the day before. It doesn't work like that. So stop going loopy about it and just accept the way it is. What else? But yeah, in Q4, it's going to be the opposite in Q4. So maybe October, November, December is Q4. You're not going to be complaining then, are you? So think about that day. It's going to be the complete opposite problem. You're going to have so many sales, and you're not going to be complaining. You're going to be like, wow, look at me. I'm making so much money. So Q4 is going to help you get out of Q3, basically. So think of that. And, you can work on all your other baskets. Instead of refreshing your dashboard every 5 seconds, work on your other baskets. You shouldn't be putting all your time into merch. You should be working on other things. So yeah, I've kind of marked out the applications, upgrades, not maxing out slots, premature dud replacement, and slow sales. So patience is needed for all these things. So you've got to really accept that, okay? So the next thing is being lazy with trademarks. I see so many people, they don't actually do the trademarks. They say they do, but you've got to do it properly. So use trademarkia.com. And if that doesn't give you that much information, use the proper, USPTO website, and you got to find the serial numbers. The serial numbers is what makes it a proper trademark. Okay, but trademark is faster, and if you want to look further into it, go into the USPTO website. But trademarks is the most dangerous part of this Amazon merch business. It is the most dangerous part. It's responsible for the most account terminations. So it's, you should really consider really educating yourself on the topic. I'll put a link to some good trademark information for you, but it's really worth spending time on your education with this. Stop being lazy. Stop being risky with your account. Okay. Another problem I see is people seem to think they're smarter than Amazon. All right, so they're using black hat methods. So I know it's kind of normal when you get into a new business model. You kind of think you've got these unique, smart ways to get an edge over your competition. But the problem is with this is, you're not the first to think of it, and you're not the last to get banned for it. So, for example, a lot of people, they plant celebrity names into shirts. They're soliciting fake reviews, and they're stuffing keywords. So just, I know it seems like a short-term solution, and it might actually work. Stuffing keywords actually works, but I know personally a few people that got their account banned because of it. And maybe it was a composition of an accumulation of other things as well. But just play by the rules. Stop. If it's a little bit of risk, move. It's not worth it. You might get away with it today, but in a year's time, your account might just suddenly, poof, it's gone for you. So stop trying to think you're smarter with Amazon. The next one is parodies. So for example, this is an example of the keyword placing. So, obviously Michael Jordan is a big time sports person, I guess. So people are using not only this trademark stuff, but they're planting the name like so. You can see on the arrow there next to Jordan. They've not used Michael Jordan because they know that will flag you in the account. But this guy or girl, they just planted the cheeky word Jordan, right? And it's actually selling. It's actually selling pretty well. But I won't be surprised if this person loses their account in the future. So it's just not worth doing this, guys. Parodies. Another parody is so this logo is probably recognizable. It's the Top Gun logo. There's a movie of Tom Cruise with the fighter jets. So on Father's Day, Top Dad within the parody logo. So you're actually using the movie's logo to solicit sales, basically. And this is against Amazon's terms and conditions. You'll get away with it for a little bit. You'll get sales. However, your account will be shut down. So if you're thinking to do stuff like this, or maybe like a Disney logo with something else, you're going to get your account shut down, okay? It's just not worth doing this, okay? There's millions of niches. There's just no point in risking it. There's no point in risking any of it. A cute cat shirt will easily sell, There's no point in doing Top Dad or Top Mom. There's another one. There's a popular one. Is a I keyword and I know things, which is a quote from the Game of Thrones. I drink beer and I know things, or something like that. And I used to do that, and I didn't really watch Game of Thrones. I didn't know it was a quote, and then I started to do some Googling, and turns out it's from the Game of Thrones. So I deleted all my shirts, and I was making some good money with that. However, it's not really worth it for me now, so I deleted those shirts. Overall, just stop thinking it's free money. You still got to do what is required of merch by Amazon, and it's just a numbers game. You got to find passionate niches. Be smart with the keywords. Make sure they're checked for trademarks. Follow the rules, and just put loads of shirts out there, and you'll get upgraded to tiers. It's just a big numbers game. It's literally like it's throwing poop at the wall and see what sticks, and maybe sprinkle glitter in there to make it look pretty. But that's all it is, really. So another issue I see is I call it a graphic designer syndrome. So, for example, like doctors, they make the worst patients, and graphic designers can make the worst merch by Amazon sellers. There's a difference between a graphic designer, a professional graphic designer, and a merch by Amazon seller. I think the merch by Amazon seller is more likely to make more money than the graphic designer. The graphic designers, I think they've got this, I've got this skill of, I went to school for this, I did all this and all that. And yet, I've seen really simple designs making so much money than these crazy designs that graphic designers can do. Okay? Another thing is, I find that graphic designers, they concentrate on like arty designs. So, for example, like the Redbubble type of designs or the Gear Bubble type of designs, where it's just arty and there's no sort of keyword correlation with it. Art doesn't sell that well on merch by Amazon. It might sell well on Redbubble, but I find that the professional graphic designers, they're not really going for like passionate niches, like, a picture of a cat saying, "Show me your kitties," and a picture with a bunch of kitties on there, just really cute designs like that can sell really well on Merch by Amazon. Whereas I find graphic designers, they have like a crazy, the design looks cool and it looks good in a t-shirt, maybe like a high street store, but that's not what sells on Merch by Amazon. It's the cute sort of stuff that sells, the cute, passionate stuff that sells on Amazon. You can see that for yourself if you check out some bestseller ranks. You'll see for yourself. And check out some arty designs as well. They don't really sell that great. You might get lucky, but so graphic designers and merch sellers, it's apples and oranges. It's completely different.